Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be walking you through your Intro to Improv assignment. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can follow along with me as I'm going through your assignment. Today we're going to be starting a new unit, or kind of new unit of improv. And so I'll let you know what improv is in just a little bit. Today we're working on TEKS 2F and 2B. TEK 2F is practicing using the voice and body to create characters, environments, and actions. And TEK 2B is imagining and clearly describing characters, their relationships, and their surroundings. And so you're going to start out the lesson like we always do by filling in your Southwest School email address, your theater class period, which for theater arts should be second, third, fourth, not second, sorry, third, fourth, fifth, or seventh. Third, fourth, fifth, or seventh. And then you'll fill in your last name, comma, your first name. And then click next. And so today we're going to learn about improvisation, which is also known for short as improv. And so Tina Fey, she is the woman who wrote Mean Girls. She's worked on Saturday Night Live. She's done a lot of different movies and things like that. Tina Fey is an incredible improv performer. And so we're going to watch a short video where she gives some tips and rules and advice about doing improv. And so you're going to click play on the video to make it play in the little window, or you can click the title to make it open up in another screen. And there's Miss Tina Fey. Once you watch the video, you're going to tell me, what does Tina Fey say is the rule of improv? Is it that you must be funny, don't deny, ask the audience, or plan everything in advance? And so you're going to select your answer and then go on to the next screen. So improv, what is it? Improv is a performance created without any preparation. Normally in theater, like we did with Reader's Theater, you would have a script to go off of. You would be given the words to say, and a lot of times your script will also give you actions or different things to do while you are on stage. Improv is a different kind of performance where you do not prepare beforehand what you are going to say or do in the scene. You might know what character you're going to play, maybe certain things like what situation your character is in, what location, but for the most part, you are creating a performance completely from scratch without any planning beforehand. And so that's the big thing that makes improv different from other kinds of theater. When we do improv, we have a couple of rules that we follow, or just a couple of things that we always want to think about when we're doing improv. The first rule is to say yes and. So yes and means that every time it's your turn to talk in an improv scene, you are saying something that adds to what the other person says. So for example, if someone says in the scene says, "It's cold outside," and then you say, "Yes, and I forgot my jacket." You are opening up the scene for the other person to say something back. And that's what you want to do with improv. You want to keep it going back and forth. The second rule is don't deny. So what that means is that goes kind of along with yes and. And what don't deny means is that you don't immediately say no. Saying no during a scene shuts down the other person and it really gives them nowhere to go. So effectively, like our example we just did, if someone says, "It's cold outside," and I say, "No, it's not," that doesn't really give the other person anything to go off of. And then it just becomes a boring argument where you're going back and forth. "No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is." And that doesn't really make any sense. And that's not interesting to watch. Also, it puts the work back on your partner to come up with a way to fix it when you should be working equally with your partner or whoever is in your scene if it's more than one person. The third rule is that improv does not have to be funny. A lot of times, I'll be honest with you, especially when we see examples on TV, things like SNL, things like Whose Line Is It Anyway, or other programming like that, where people are making up what they're saying as they go along. A lot of times it does end up being funny, but it doesn't have to be. And so that's important to remember. What's more important is that you keep the scene going in a way that is constructive. And so, sometimes you'll improv about serious things. It just depends on the situation and who you're working with. And then the last rule is listen and respond. Listen to what your partner is saying. Do not try and think up things in your head before you know where the scene is going to go. It's very important to listen, take in what your partner or what the person in your scene says, and then respond. And again, you want to respond in a way that keeps the scene going. And so you have 2 reflection questions to answer today. The first one is, why do you think it's important to say yes and not just yes? And so you'll give me your thoughts right here in the box. And so improv, as you can imagine, can be kind of difficult. It is difficult to think of how to respond or what to say back right off the top of your head. And so something that helps is to be thinking about these next 4 things we're going to talk about. CROW, C-R-O and W. C-R-O and W are the successful or the elements to make your improv successful. And so C-R-O and W, they each stand for a different part. Character is who is in your scene. Who are they? Who are the people or the characters? What are they? What are their names? What are their jobs? Anything like that. Any personal details about the character. Relationship. How do they relate to each other? In your scene, are you pretending that person is your friend? Are you imagining that that person is your relative, sibling, boyfriend, girlfriend? How do you know the other characters in your scene? Objective is goal. What are you and your scene partner or whoever's in the improv with you, what are you all trying to accomplish? What is y'all's goal to accomplish by the time the scene is done? And then where? Where is the setting? Where is your scene taking place? Are you at school? Are you at home? Are you on a boat? Where? And so what we're going to do today is we're going to practice looking for those 4 things, C, R, O, and W. We're going to watch a short, silly performance from the TV show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? And you're going to be answering the questions. You're going to be looking for C, characters, R, relationship, O, objectives, and W, where? Where does the scene take place? And then after you answer those questions, your last thing you're going to do today is complete your exit ticket, which is what is the most important rule of improv? Give me your answer in the box at the bottom. Once you are done, you will click submit and you are done for the day. I hope you all enjoyed learning about improv. If you have any questions, remember, you can always ask questions during our live sessions during the day by commenting on Google Classroom, sending me an email or a remind. That's it for today, everyone. Remember, today is a great day. You are in control of you, and every day is a great day to try your best. I'll see you all next time. Bye.